Download the free Coast TV First Alert Weather app today.
Happy Monday, Coast Life. We hope you had a good weekend. And we're back here for another week of fun on the couch.
Always fun here on the couch. We are your hosts. I'm Charlie Sakaitis.
I'm Leah Rizzo. And we never learn our lessons, do we? There's a story that came out that we were talking about a submarine. It's sort of UFO shaped, they're calling it, like a UFO submarine. And Triton Submarines, which is a company based out of Florida, has put together this basically ultimate entertainment submarine, if you will. It's basically a place where you can throw a luxury party for your friends 650 feet under the water.
I'm going to be very clear about this. Absolutely not. Under no circumstances am I doing something like this. If you don't learn your history, you're doomed to repeat it. We've all heard that old chestnut, right?
Yeah.
I am not getting a submarine. Like, if we're not trying to protect America for some reason, there's no reason to be in a submarine right now.
No, I mean, the thing is, I'm not even, like, I can't imagine a world where I would want to get into a submarine unless the world is ending and the only way to survive for sure is to get into that submarine. I'm way too claustrophobic. I think the ocean is none of our business.
To me, it's a little bit like skydiving. Like, why would I jump out of this perfectly good plane?
I would sooner skydive than get in the submarine.
Yeah, I've got no interest in being that far into the ocean. I think the ocean's incredible. I think it's beautiful. It's cool. You'd probably see some amazing things down there. I just don't trust it.
I think that is reasonable wisdom, Charlie.
Listen, if the ocean is claiming billionaires down there, I don't feel safe at all.
This sounds like it's also billionaire territory of renting this thing out because you can really kind of customize this experience. I mean, it sounds cool on the surface.
I see what she did there.
See what I did there?
I saw what she did there.
But they have luxury seats and you can play video games and you can have a spa day. You can really customize this submarine experience to whatever you want it to be for you and a couple of friends. I mean, they said it's 7 feet tall, so even your taller party members
Unless
can
Victor
stand up in there.
Wembanyama is with you, you're able to stand up in there.
Right. And I think they can fit, like 4 or 5 people down there.
Listen, I'm going to customize it by putting my beach chair on the sand and not getting in the submarine. That's where I'm at.
I'm happy to look at the water. I'm happy to play video games on my couch. Like, there are plenty of places where I can do all of those things that do not require getting in a little metal death trap and going under the water.
Now, maybe you guys feel different at home. Feel free to write us on the Facebook page and let us know if you would do this and if you were going to do it, why you'd be interested, what would excite you about it. I just know for me, it's a no from me, dog.
I think, I'm happy where I am because space is also I have very little desire to go to space. What about you?
It's this, I don't know what you would call it, this sort of like excessive tourism or maybe, or like adrenaline tourism or just exploring tourism. I get why people are into it.
Sure.
I just can't do it. So again, I might be on the wrong side of this one. You might be on the right. I don't know.
Me too.
If you guys feel like,
when they leave us behind.
If you do it in a heartbeat, I really would love to hear from you and hear what your thoughts are. So let us know.
The inescapable pod situation is what really.
If you're even a little claustrophobic, that's going to be a real problem.
If we readdress the space suit situation and we get cuter space outfits, I might be on board to explore space.
If there's a fashion element to it.
I'm just saying, right now, I'm not as into the sci-fi look that we have going on. I think if we kind of revisit, if we go more Jetson style.
Were I to ever do the space thing, the fashion would be I just want it to work. Just keep me alive.
That's fair. I'm just saying, I want to look good while I can breathe. Something else we did want to talk about, and again, this is treading more into AI territory. And I mean, this is the scary part of AI. We've explored and we've talked about the cool parts of AI, but this is what makes us nervous.
I want to read this one part of our article out to you guys just so that I get it correct here. Scarlett Johansson is warned about the misuse of AI after a deep fake video purported to show her and other Jewish celebrities sending a message of protest to Kanye West. Now, we're not going to get into everything with Kanye. If you're interested, it's pretty easy to go look it up online. But the deep fake thing is something that I think everybody should be paying attention to. And when you've got somebody like a Scarlett Johansson, somebody that is big and famous and has a name telling you like, hey, this might be a problem, we should keep an eye on it, because I actually saw the video that she's talking about. It showed her, it showed Jerry Seinfeld, it showed a couple other people. And if you didn't know any better, you'd have had no idea that that was not actually them, and that they hadn't signed up for the thing that they were doing.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think the problem is exactly that. It's kind of twofold. Whether you're on the viewing end of a deepfake video or you're starring in a deepfake video that you never starred in, there's the copyright issue, I guess, of your image, your face, is that considered your property?
Your name, image, and likeness.
Yeah, exactly. And then I think if you're on the viewing end of a deepfake video, this opens a whole new door, a more uncharted territory for misinformation, which would be really dangerous. I was
just going to say, the internet has already been the biggest bastion in the world for misinformation. It's also done a million great things.
Sure.
But AI is just like that. It's going to have a lot of problems. There's some benefits, but it's going to have some things that we got to really watch, because if you can just have your reputation ruined by something that you never said, never did, don't agree with being put out there, or even if it is something you agree with, if you didn't sign off on it, like
you can't.
It's just dangerous.
Yeah, and that is scary, and it even plays into a little bit what you said about. I'd read an article the other day that said even satire is kind of lost on a lot of people these days in a way that can damage a celebrity's reputation or anybody's reputation in a way that maybe you didn't intend to, but where that satire and sarcasm gets lost can be harmful in a way that maybe the creator didn't intend, because the viewing audience isn't there yet.
I certainly see that happen a lot with the written word online. Sometimes I always think, like, should we write our satire in italics or something? Let people know that this is somehow different than what we're actually saying,
in a way,
so it's less confusing.
Art of satire.
Right.
In I think it was like a 16th or 17th century English course that I took in college, where like satire is old. There was a whole pamphlet out there about how the people were starving, so they were going to have to start like turning towards each other. And I was like, and it was satire. The whole piece was satire, and it has survived all these hundreds of years to today because it was such an effective piece of satire.
Well, and in those instances, though, it's always interesting from a historical standpoint. Sometimes if you are not of that time, you don't recognize the satire.
No,
so
it's true.
somebody could find something written well in the past, or take it to this AI example. If in 50 years somebody stumbled across a fake video, they might not know to even question whether it was real or not.
I mean, I think even videos that are meant to be funny. I think I've seen a number of videos since with Taylor Swift, standing at the railing looking over the crowd at the game, and people have been having so much fun with it and making High School Musical references, and it's funny, it's lighthearted, but there are definitely people in the comments that did not get that.
Yeah.
And they're like, why are you bullying Taylor Swift? And I'm like, first of all, she's not seeing this necessarily. Yeah. But second of all, like it's funny. This is meant to be not bullying. But
it's just the latest example of us living in the strangest times.
Yeah, they are strange times. But you only have good times here on Coast Life. Let's see what's coming up today on the show. We're chatting with our friends from Chef to talk about the upcoming Winter Jam that you don't want to miss.
And we're going to pull a couple of our friends from behind the scenes in front of the camera to play a game called Shoot the Moon. We'll see how good or not so good they do.
It's a hard game, okay? And we're also going to see another cozy recipe for you if you're in the mood for some French onion soup. All that fun and more is coming your way today on Coast Life.
Coast Life is sponsored by BB Healthcare, Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, Preston Automotive Group, Shell Brothers, and the Parker Group.
Clap if you love your shell house.
Grace sold us our house in Marsh Island. It was just like instant, we're gonna be friends. We couldn't be happier. We instantly clicked from the second we saw our lot to having each other at our son's birthday parties. It's so comforting to have someone help you through something that can be super overwhelming. Shell is happiness and Shell's home. And Shell is friends.
It's friends. I was gonna say that.
Have you bought a house in the last decade, but it's just not quite big enough? At Paul Davis, we can design and build you a brand new addition or remodel your whole home from start to finish. With over 50 years experience of building and restoring homes, we've made the process quick and easy while making it affordable. Call Paul Davis today and one of our design consultants can be at your home as soon as tomorrow to give you a free estimate for your new addition or whole home remodel. Or visit our new showroom in Salisbury, Maryland, 100 Marble Road.
Did you know after the fourth missed mortgage payment, pre-foreclosure starts and you're headed to auction? This will ruin your credit and make it hard to buy or even rent in the future. To stop the foreclosure, look into a loan modification, file bankruptcy, or call a professional home buyer. You don't have to lose your home, but you do have to act fast. Delmarva Dave is here to help. For more information about Delmarva Dave, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Rules don't apply when it comes to designing your home or business's interior. At Mood Design Studio, we break away from typical design norms to craft one-of-a-kind spaces that belong on the pages of a magazine. Choose from a bold selection of exclusive wallpaper designs and fabrics, plus a curated selection of furniture, making any room a showstopper. Need guidance? We'll assist you in planning your space's scope and budget for a streamlined, stress-free experience. For a complimentary consultation, visit Mood Design Studio in Lewis today.
Get ready to run, walk, or stroll for a great cause. The 12th annual Lucky Leprechaun 5K is back in Milton on Sunday, March 9th. Start your day with a fun 5K at 11 a.m. Then stick around for the 17th annual Milton St. Patrick's Day Parade at 2. Your race supports the Milton Fire Department, the Milton Chamber of Commerce, and the Women's Club of Milton. Sign up now for just $35 or $40 on race day. Don't miss this St. Patrick's Day tradition. Coast Country Cares, sponsored by Spicer Brothers.
Well, Coast Life, we know that education is extremely important, and so is giving back to the community. And we know that we've got such giving hearts here along coastal Delmarva, and we've got an opportunity for you to support both giving back to the community and education. We've got Calvin Jackson, president of the Cape Henlopen Educational Foundation, joining us on the Coast Life couch today. Welcome, Calvin.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you so much for being here. So first, tell us a little bit about, I guess, the Cape Henlopen Educational Foundation, or CHEF. Introduce us to this program. What kind of things you guys provide for our community?
Okay, so Chef, when I always tell people I'm the president of Chef, they're like, so you're like Gordon Ramsay? I'm like, no, it's not. I'm not cooking anything today.
Yes.
but the Cape Henlopen Educational Foundation, we provide teacher grants for unfunded or underfunded classroom projects.
That is
so that can be anything from class trips to, we've started robotic programs in each of our elementary schools in the district.
Nice.
You know, we provided funds for the junior ROTC prom.
Nice.
Just whenever we can jump in and help, you know, the district, we do it.
Yeah, I think that's very much appreciated, especially amongst the teachers who a lot of those grants go towards. I think a lot of people don't know or don't understand that teachers provide out of pocket a lot of stuff for their classroom, whether it's school supplies or whether it's even trying to put on events and things like that. A lot comes out of teachers' own pockets.
Yes, yes. So since 2006, we provided, I think, about $411,000.
That number sounds right and impressive.
Yeah.
So you've got the upcoming Winter Jam, which is happening in Dewey, and this is going to be a great way for people to enjoy a lot of fun at a great event and give back to our community. So tell us about Winter Jam.
I call it a party with a purpose.
Yes, and that's exactly what it is.
Yes, there will be no speeches. You just come there. You come there. Blue Label will be our band for this year again, so that we always enjoy having them. We'll have small bites. We will have an auction and a gift card tree.
Fun. So it's like you said, a party with a purpose.
Yes, and tickets are very reasonable. $60 for the general public, and only $40 for Cape Henlopen people who work in the district.
Perfect. That's nice and easy. Sounds like you got your plans covered. So when is Winter Jam coming up so that people know to mark their calendars?
Oh, yes. Please mark your calendars. It is March 7th at 7 p.m. at the Rusty Rudder in Dewey Beach.
So you know it's going to be a good time.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. So you got your small bites covered, you got your band covered, you got the party atmosphere covered, and like we said, all of this money raised goes right back into Chef and what you guys provide for teachers in the area.
Yes. So last year we gave out about $91,000 just last year in grants. And so we not only give teacher grants, but we also give performing arts scholarships.
Oh, nice.
So a lot of times students will come to us and they'll be like, I really want to go to the summer camp, but I can't afford it. And we provide that, or at least we provide part of the scholarship.
Yeah, that's where you guys step up and step in. And I think, in a lot of underfunded or unfunded areas, the performing arts tend to be the first to go.
Yes, unfortunately, yeah. And I've been with Chef long enough, so I've seen some of the kids who've gotten these grants year after year. And you can see how they've grown not only in their talent, but they are so confident now. It's like they're completely different from when they first got their grants.
Yeah, you said you've been involved for a little while, and what got you started in getting involved with Chef?
Oh, well, I've always been really passionate about education. Although I was not an educator, I was in communications. But when I moved to this area, I knew I had to give back some sort of way. I can't see how you can live in the community and not want to give back. So I actually ran for the school board, and that put me on the radar for Chef.
There you go.
And I started working on the committee, and the next thing I know, I became like the the vice president, and then next thing I know, I'm
just worked
the
your way
president.
up the line. Awesome. Well, Calvin, your passion, I think, for the community and education shows and shines brightly here on the Coast Life Couch, and I know a lot of people are going to have a lot of fun at Winter Jam. So how can people who are interested get a hold of those tickets?
So you can go to our website, www.chef-cape.org.
Perfect.
And also, if you, for some reason, don't want to go to Winter Jam, which I don't know why you wouldn't.
Me neither.
But yeah, but you can also become a friend of Cape. So you can just go on our website and just make a donation and become a friend of Cape.
There you go. Maybe your schedule's already busy. You're a social butterfly, but you still want to give back. So that's a perfect opportunity. Well, Calvin, thank you so much for coming in today and sharing with us not just about Winter Jam coming up, but also about the Cape Henlopen Educational Foundation and all that you guys do with that money that you raise, because it's all a wonderful cause and I think does a lot of good in our community.
Yes, there is, yes. And we couldn't do it without the support of our community.
Perfect. And we know that our community is extremely supportive. But coming up on Coast Life, we are taking a trip to Ocean City. Maybe you're planning yourself a little staycation. We've got the perfect place for you to check out. That's on the way.
Wheel of Fortune and National Geographic.
How about a trip to Central America, the Amazon, the Galapagos?
Spin around the world.
Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
So many trips and so much cash. I love it.
Monday at 7 on Coast TV.
The excitement returns.
The Jeopardy Invitational Tournament.
Players from the past are back.
Fantastic game.
Only one will emerge champion.
Who knows what's next?
Monday at 7:30 on Coast TV.
Unwind, work off stress, and be comfortably true to who you are with Jab and Flow. We're dedicated to creating a balance of physical and mental wellness for your best life. You don't have to get in the ring, be a hardcore yogi, or train like a pro athlete to become part of our community. We teach boxing fundamentals with a fun variety of yoga, Pilates, and fitness classes for drop-ins and members of all levels. On Route 1 between Rehoboth and Dewey with plenty of free parking.
What's up, Delmarva? David Akers here from Philly. I come to you as a homeowner representing Matt the Carpet Guy, universal title holder for 5-star reviews, undisputed carpet champ, unanimous LVP, MVP champ. And my pick for Carpet Guy of the Year goes to Matt the Carpet Guy.
Thanks, David, and thanks to our customers who we served over the last 20 years.
Stop by Matt the Carpet Guy for all your flooring needs. Go Matt!
Signs of poor eyesight aren't always clear to us. At Wink Vision Center, we provide the best possible standard of care to discover the signs and improve your vision. Our eye exams are fast, easy, and comfortable to ensure you and your family can see clearly as soon as possible. Shop the finest selection of designer frames from Tiffany to Vera Wang, Maui Jim, and Urkers. Need an appointment? We can get you in as soon as the next day. The choice is clear. Wink Vision, Ocean City and Cambridge.
Ready to upgrade your style? Visit buyatoyota.com or scan this QR code and start your journey today. From refined performance to elevated design and tech, your new Camry is waiting with deals just a click away. Right now, buy a new Toyota Camry with low 4.99% APR financing. Toyota, let's go places.
Now is the perfect time to feed suet to your birds to add fat so that it'll help them get through the cold winter nights. My Backyard carries all the products you need to keep your feathered friends healthy and safe. We also have a huge selection of quality hand-picked birdhouses, baths, seeds, unique gifts and decor for expert and novice bird lovers alike. So come on in, I'd love to answer your questions so that you can have the best birding experience ever. See you at My Backyard in Ocean Pines, where it's all about the birds and more.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Ocean City Tourism.
From awesome amenities, a welcoming staff, and amazing events that help give back to the community, doesn't get much better than that. You will find all that and more at the Residence Inn by Marriott in Ocean City. That is what we are exploring today on Coast Life.
From stand-up paddleboards and kayaks, an indoor and outdoor pool, a fitness center, karaoke nights, and more. When you stay at the Residence Inn by Marriott in Ocean City, there's certainly no shortage of amenities to make your vacation exactly what you need.
We have a pool bar outside in the summer. We have an indoor bar here in the wintertime and off-season. The welcoming aspect of this hotel is the fact that it's in a quiet area of Ocean City. You're not on the boardwalk amongst the crowd. You're not just covered in traffic. Once you get back here, it's like a little nook. I always compared it to Bethany Beach. Bethany's nice and quiet. This is a little quiet part of Ocean City. Everybody loves it back here, and once the guests are back here, they look at you and they're like, I didn't know it was so quiet back here. I love it. I'm coming back. So we totally embrace that.
They even accommodate electric vehicles, so you don't need to worry about where to park or charge your EV. With a variety of spacious suites to choose from, your stay at the Residence Inn by Marriott can be a perfect cozy getaway or a space to unwind after a day in the sun.
We have a great setup in each of our rooms. Every room has at the very least, they're all 500 square feet. They have a kitchen. You're equipped for a full-length stay. You can come to Ocean City. We endorse the fact that you're close to so many great restaurants. Figures Island's right here. Longboard, next block up, fantastic restaurants close by. We're within walking distance of many great culinary, just magnificent places in town. But if you want to just hang out, if you just want to be in your room and make dinner, we have that option for you. Our corner suites have ovens. People come down for Thanksgiving and they'll bring their turkey, and we will sell this hotel out, and family dinner will take place. So we have a lot of opportunities for guests to be fully comfortable in their room as opposed to being crammed into a little hotel room at the beach. So you have space to just spread out.
Hosting a private group or event and worried about transportation? Residence Inn by Marriott has you covered there too with their group shuttle service.
We also offer a shuttle service for guests that bring a multitude of rooms, from golfers going to the golf courses back and forth locally, as well as wedding and destination events to different wedding venues. Just additional option for guests to add and make things much easier on their stay.
But Keith knows a large part of the hotel's success and welcoming atmosphere is due to its wonderful staff.
We keep each other laughing all the time. It's like I said before though, when we open the hotel, if you come here between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m., you'll meet Zena. She's our overnight night auditor. She is the essence of this hotel. If you check in, you will never have a better experience than when you meet Zena. And it translates across the board. We're fortunate to have so many people from the beginning of this hotel that just believe in the product, believe in our ownership. I give a lot of credit to our ownership. We're a small company. We have a Marriott name on the side of the building. We embrace Marriott and their culture. But we work for Rich Palmer, Barry Gosnell, and Brian Cook, and I will forever, we'll all forever be indebted to them for the opportunity they give us, because you couldn't work for better people, and it literally rolls down.
a staff that loves their customers as well as their community. Courtney Blackford helps show that love with all the types of events the hotel gets involved in.
We have some beautiful spaces here to host events, social events. We do a lot of fundraisers. We can host birthday parties, retirement parties. We have our open lobby area and our baby bar and grill, which are beautifully decorated, and they have beautiful views of the bay. We also have some more private spaces as well. We host events out on our pool deck in the summertime too, or in some of the warmer months. And we have our baby bar and grill inside, and then our tiki bar outside for food and beverage.
From mac and cheese cook-offs to their own New Year's Eve ball drop, unique community events really set the Residence Inn by Marriott apart.
We love working with the community, so we do a lot of fundraising events for nonprofits and local charities. For instance, we do an annual mac and cheese cook-off that we just hosted recently. Also, we always donate to a local charity. We have usually a dozen restaurants that come in, and they come to expect it now every year, and they start getting excited about what they're going to prepare each year. So we get a lot of locals and a lot of tourists that come in for it too. Another one is our New Year's Eve event. So in 2020, during the pandemic, we thought of an idea to host our own ball drop here when everything was kind of shut down. There was a curfew, if everyone remembers, at 10 o'clock, and there was social distancing in effect. So we thought we would have everyone come in and kind of create their own private parties in their suites. And then we built a New Year's Eve ball that we drop out front of the hotel so everyone can go out on their balconies and watch the ball drop. It was really successful the first year that we did it, so we ended up continuing it year after year. We've done it 4 years now, and people keep coming back. We fill the hotel for New Year's Eve every year. Locals come in for it too, so our baby bar and grill is open that evening, obviously, so you can come into the bar. You can see the ball drop from the front parking lot, from all the balconies, and from the bar as well.
If you're a guest at the Residence Inn by Marriott, you're sure to be treated like royalty, but you don't have to be a guest to enjoy their delicious Bayview bar.
So our baby bar and grill is a public bar to locals, so it opens daily at 4 p.m. We serve full menu here. We have a local flair for special dishes here, so there's something for everyone. And we do welcome locals to come in and plan events here too.
In just a few weeks, local filmmakers and lovers alike will be all over Ocean City for the OC Film Festival, benefiting the Art League of Ocean City. And the Residence Inn by Marriott is happy to host you.
So we work very closely with the Art League of Ocean City. I'm on the board, so I work with a lot of the different committees and planning some of their events. One of the big events coming up is the Film Festival coming up in a few weeks, and we've actually shown films here before. We welcome all the filmmakers and attendees to come in and book their stay here for the weekend. We're very close to a lot of the venues that are showing the film, so it's a great location.
So whatever you need, a space to host an event or luncheon, a wedding, a fundraiser, or maybe you just need a little getaway, Residence Inn by Marriott has what you need.
Bet you didn't think the Residence Inn by the Marriott could get any cooler, but get this, they are also pet friendly, so you can travel with your four-legged friends as well. But COASTLIFE is also getting better and better. There's more COASTLIFE headed your way when we get back.
Before I had my hearing loss treated at Mass Audiology, I had a hard time trying to participate in daily activities. Now I can hear.
If you're having trouble hearing, you should schedule a diagnostic hearing evaluation with an audiologist. If a hearing aid is necessary, the audiologist should prescribe a hearing aid and verify it using real ear measurements to ensure that it fits your needs. Call Mass Audiology and ask how Signia hearing aids can treat your hearing loss. To learn more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Limited space holding you back? Dive into your dreams with Miller Pools and Outdoor Living.
Our concrete pools are long-lasting and fully customizable to fit anywhere in your outdoor living space. Whether you're dreaming of an elegant design or something simple, we'll guide you through the process every step of the way. We prioritize your schedule and offer special financing options. We also specialize in pool decks, built-in pool bars, cabanas, outdoor kitchens, renovations, and upgrades.
Call Miller Pools and Outdoor Living for summer 2025 pool cleaning and service.
Spark your senses at the Spice and Tea Exchange in Rehoboth Beach. Food lovers, home chefs, and tea enthusiasts rejoice. Smell and sample your way through hundreds of exotic spices and teas from around the world. Our signature blends and rubs are hand mixed daily to ensure the highest quality and freshness. Talk to our tea experts and learn the wellness benefits of drinking fresh loose leaf premium teas. Find a tasteful gift for that special someone or join us for an in-store cooking demo. Find your way to flavor at the Spice and Tea Exchange on the Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. Sister locations in Annapolis, Maryland and Old Town Alexandria, Virginia.
Hey, bath guy, do you do roofs? Nope. Do you do lawns? Negatory. Do you do windows and siding? Not a chance.
At Peninsula Bath, we're your local pros for bathroom remodeling, and that's it. Top quality, customer focused, and competitively priced. Ask about our free shower door upgrade and our neediest bathroom contest.
Hey Dad, can you take out the trash?
No, son, not a chance.
Peninsula Bath.
For 150 years, Ocean City, Maryland has been somewhere to smile about. From our beautiful beaches to our iconic boardwalk, we've been creating memories that last a lifetime, whether you're chasing the perfect wave, a hole-in-one, or a sunset stroll. Celebrate our 150th anniversary with 150 days of celebrations, special events, and deals all year long. Book now and save in 2025 at ococean.com/150. Ocean City, Maryland, somewhere to smile about.
Get the Coast TV First Alert Weather app with live satellite and radar, severe weather alerts, and extended forecast. Download the free Coast TV First Alert Weather app, sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling. Mystery over the death of legendary child actor Gary Coleman. Exclusive. His widow speaks out.
Do you feel like you're being made into the villain?
Watch the next Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Matt the Carpet Guy.
If one of your goals for 2025 is to stop looking at that carpet in your home that you've hated and replace it with a new, beautiful one, well, then Matt the Carpet Guy is exactly the place that you need to check out. They've got all kinds of carpet samples. They'll do carpet sales and installation. Also, vinyl flooring might be something that you want to check out as well. So we're going to dive a little bit deeper into all the services that Matt the Carpet Guy provides.
If a new carpet is just what you need to tie your room together, the process couldn't be easier than with Matt the Carpet Guy. With a mobile showroom that they can bring to you, owner Matt Leimbach and his team make getting new carpet in your home seamless.
There's a couple things that we do. As soon as the customer calls, we schedule, and then what happens is one of our sales guys come out to the house. We bring samples, fully stocked van, and we bring samples into the house. We take measurements, we give recommendations, and sometimes, probably 95% of the time, we give prices right on the spot.
Maybe vinyl flooring better suits your needs.
Sometimes we give the customer options. You know, we like to do vinyl plank on heavy trafficked areas. And then we also recommend carpet in bedrooms and maybe steps. So it all depends. Every customer is different, and we come out to them and we show them exactly what they need in order to, get what they want.
Once you've decided your perfect flooring, be it vinyl or carpet, Matt the Carpet Guy takes care of the rest.
We do everything start to finish. We order the product, we show samples, we do installation, and we do cleanup right at the end.
Being a locally owned and operated business allows Matt and his team to make sure you are 100% satisfied with your flooring projects.
So we strive on being local. We have great products, we have great service, and we have great salespeople. We try to bring them all together, and we just have a great experience. And I'm option 5. So if you have any problems, you call me direct, which is kind of a unicorn in the industry. Being able to talk directly to the owner, good or bad.
Not only is Matt the Carpet Guy a locally owned and operated business, but family is at the heart of everything they do. So they understand the importance of choosing flooring that's right for your family lifestyle.
A lot of the customers we see at the local food stores, and the biggest thing with the reputation that I build is I want to make sure that everybody's 100% happy. So if I see them with my kids, it's a comfortable situation that I'm comfortable. And so far, so good.
With over 300 5-star reviews, Matt credits his amazing team and quality customer service as the reason why.
I think it's just consistency, doing the right thing over and over again. If the guys are not perfect, but if there are problems, addressing them right away, and then just having access to me, and I'm able to solve most of the problems.
The team at Matt the Carpet Guy also understand that once you've selected your flooring, you want your projects done quickly and you want them done correctly.
So we can get things done within, I would say, maximum 2 weeks. A lot of the products we have are in stock. So we have over 250,000 square feet of vinyl plank in stock. over 65 different colors, which is very unique for this area. So if you pick something, sometimes we get it done the same week, but I'd say normally within 2 weeks. Carpet, we have some in stock, and then we can order any color that you're looking for.
With 3 counties that Matt the Carpet Guy services, you can give them a call and see if they can bring the mobile showroom to you.
So we have 2 locations, one in Selbyville, Delaware, and one in Salisbury, Maryland. We service 3 counties, Sussex County, Worcester County, and Wacomico County.
So if you're ready for your new flooring project to be done, and to be done right, it's time to call Matt the Carpet Guy.
So if you're having trouble choosing the perfect carpet for your lifestyle, for your home, just to pull that room together, as you can see, there are so many different samples, colors of carpet, and of course, vinyl flooring. And Matt, the Carpet Guy, is the guy to handle the installation to finish your projects, start to finish. Like they said, their sales team is wonderful, and all those 5-star reviews didn't come from nowhere. But we're the guys that are gonna keep you entertained and keep you in the know with what's going on along coastal Delmarva. There's more Coast Life when we get back.
At the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division like myself in cabinetry to ensure that you have the best product to fit your needs. And your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your project.
It was very important to find somebody that was knowledgeable in the whole picture, the cabinetry, the appliances, and the countertop. We are delighted with the outcome.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
I started Shell's Early Learning Centers with a vision
that all children, no matter their background, could have a place to build lasting friendships, eat good meals, learn, and play, building the foundation for a stronger future. At Shell's, we embrace an open door policy, offering a warm and welcoming environment where every family feels valued and heard. Enroll your child now in our summer camp and fall program at Shell's Early Learning Center in Milton, Harrington, or one of our other 2 Kent County locations. Limited spaces available.
Stanley Steamer is proud to be the leader in deep cleaning, cleaning over 1 million homes and businesses across America every year, using powerful equipment custom built by us. We'll remove the buildup of dirt, dust, allergens, grime, and contaminants seen and unseen from your home and business. America's professional deep cleaner for over 75 years. It's not clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Stay tuned to get a free automatic toilet bowl cleaner from Mermaid. Your sink stopper's broken, and fixing a drain is a pain. Introducing Mermaid Drain Magic, the instant solution to most broken drains. Just remove and replace. In seconds, you can fill and drain with a simple press of a button. Drain Magic makes replacing your old, broken, rusty, even missing sink stoppers fast and easy. Drain Magic's anti-clogging basket helps prevent clogs in your sink, catching hair, food, even jewelry. Made with brass and chrome and a silicone gasket, it creates a watertight seal. Order your Mermaid Drain Magic today for only $19.99 and get a Mermaid toilet bowl cleaner absolutely free. Drop it in the tank for up to 3 months of cleaning. But wait, this could be your last chance to get Drain Magic at this low price with free toilet bowl cleaner. There's a strict limit of 3, so order now.
Call 1-800-944-6857 or visit getdrainmagic.com. So call 1-800-944-6857 or visit getdrainmagic.com now.
Warm spring days are just around the corner, and Tyndall's Casual Furniture has everything you need to create your perfect outdoor escape. Explore the latest styles in outdoor furniture arriving now, or plan your dream oasis with custom orders guaranteed for spring delivery. All in-stock furniture is on sale, featuring top brands like Pollywood, Casual Comfort, and Telescope, proudly made in the USA. Visit us in Laura or Lewis, or check out our new location in Frankfort, Delaware, opening soon. We're ready to help you transform your outdoor space. Tyndall's Casual Furniture, Delmarva's outdoor furniture experts.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Kids Ketch.
Well, Coast Life on Friday, if you remember, we had Lori Smith from Kids Ketch in studio, and she introduced us to some wonderful games.
Including this one right here.
Including Shoot the Moon, which is right in front of us. And this was one that we didn't really get to play with for a long duration of time because we had a lot of ground to cover on Friday. But this was one that got me and Charlie hooked immediately, and I was terrible at it. But it was still fun.
But more importantly, because you were terrible at it, I was terrible at it. We wanted to see if our coworkers were equally as terrible at it. And so instead of jokes today, we're going to see if our coworkers are the jokes.
If they can, in fact, shoot the moon.
I'm going to be mad if they just immediately are great at it and it turns out it was just you and me that are just no good here.
I'll be hurt and a little surprised. So let's see how they do and then see how much fun it is to get everybody involved in playing Shoot the Moon.
So it's just seeing how far I can get it.
See how far you can get it to go down the little piping there.
Using the dowel rods, maybe?
Rods, dowels.
Wait, is it supposed to start up here? I'm confused.
No. The further you spread it apart, they will start.
It'll start rolling.
Oh, okay. Science.
This will get used to.
Yeah, it takes a minute.
Oh
my God.
Tori, right away! How confident are you?
I've seen it a couple times, so I think I should be able to get it to 1,000.
To 1,000? That's the bet? All right, let's see where we
I'm
at.
pretty sure.
Oh!
2,000.
Winner.
Hey.
Now, I said there was a cheat code to all this. Ted, Lori from Kids Ketch showed us last week. You turn the whole thing around. And for whatever reason, I can't totally explain it. It just is a little easier. Didn't quite get to Pluto, but it just seems like it's easier to judge it. Oh, got no speed going. Let's see. Ooh. So here's the thing. Even my little turn it around, try and cheat the game, that didn't work great for me
we
either.
Swear it worked Friday.
I swear. First time. All the way to Pluto. Didn't work at all today.
I wonder if it has more to do with the angle of the table, maybe? Because that, the news table's higher.
I'm going to call it beginner's luck when I switched it around, and then skill started to play a bigger role, and it turns out I don't have
you start overthinking
the skill.
I'm a big believer in beginner's luck for sure, because I feel like the first time I try something, I should just walk away after that because we only go downhill.
But I will tell you at home, this was super fun to play, especially with everybody that came through the first time. They're like, let me see that. I can, and then they wait, I can't, and then they start getting frustrated, but they want to win. And
it was so much fun. We left it downstairs for everybody to play because
if
you need to let some steam off, it's a good game to play. Although it could also end up just being more frustrating.
I like it maybe as an opportunity to determine who's doing the dishes that night. Like get the family together. Whoever gets the best one, you get out. Then go down the line, and whoever's the worst, you are on dish duty.
I like where your head's at, Charlie. I think that's a great idea. So you can find that game and so many others at Kids Ketch right there in Lewis, or you can check out Tide Pool Toys and Games for any other of their toys. But it's just a great way to kind of bring the family together, bring a little healthy competition, and have a lot of fun. We've got a lot more fun for you too, coming up with some more Coastlife.
It's Vernon Powell's winter clearance. Save up to 50% off shoes and boots, up to half off apparel and handbags. Winter clearance markdowns throughout the store on over 200 brands. Don't miss the winter clearance event at Vernon Powell, happening now in Salisbury and Rehoboth Beach.
We believe that a great community health system reflects the community it serves. And like Sussex County itself, we've been on an exciting journey of growth and transformation, evolving from a trusted community hospital to the region's premier healthcare provider and Sussex County's most comprehensive health system. We're proud to be on this journey together, miles ahead, but by your side the entire way, because Sussex County is our specialty.
3 brands, 2 locations, 1 choice. Delaware Hot Tub Company, turning hot tub dreams into reality for over a decade.
Offering the most luxurious spas like hot springs and caldera.
Now, Platinum Spas too, starting under $10,000.
Ask us about free covers, free steps, free local delivery, and 0% financing too.
Save time, save money.
And upgrade your lifestyle with the first choice in the first state,
Delaware Hot Tub Company. Hot tubs, hotter prices. Delaware Hot Tub Company, Millsboro, and Lewis.
Rodents. They contaminate food, invade your home, crawl space, and attics. But did you know rodents can carry an array of diseases that could be harmful to humans across Delmarva? With just one call, we can clobber them all. Bennett Termite's quarterly treatment program is the most effective way to prevent insects and other pests from entering your home. And every service is monitored by our supervisor. Remember, Delmarva, quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
Celebrate President's Day with huge savings at Preston Hyundai of Millsboro. We have an incredible selection of over 180 new Hyundais on the lot, including options under 30 grand, like the 2025 Kona Hyundai SEL for just $29,365. Check out MillsboroHyundai.com to buy online and we'll deliver it to your front door. We're open 8:30 to 8 p.m. on weekdays and 8 until 6 p.m. on Saturdays, or until the last customer is satisfied. Visit us at the all-new Preston Hyundai at Millsboro and discover why people say cars cost less with Preston.
Hard workers need tough gear. Vernon Powell has the toughest and most comfortable workwear in the business. Work boots that work hard, like Timberland Pro, Carolina, and Red Wing, to Carhartt and Darn Tough socks. Only at Vernon Powell in Salisbury and Rehoboth.
Those super cute, fluffy little faces that you just saw are the sous chefs that we've got hanging out in the kitchen today. But the main chef that I am joining in his home, in his kitchen, is Steve Monz from Big 1077.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me in your home. This is new.
Yes, it is, right? This is a first, so I'm very excited about this.
Yes.
My house has never been used for something like this.
We are in the kitchen and we're making a really good, tasty comfort food.
Oh my gosh, for the winter, this is such a warm soup, and it's a hearty soup. It's a thick soup, and if you gotta love onions. I mean, that's the key. We're gonna do French onion soup. This is a Monz family traditional recipe.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You won't find this in any book anywhere. This is all up here, passed down from generation to generation.
All right, then I'm taking notes, because if it's not going to be in writing, I got to do my best to remember. So what have we got?
We can actually post it if you want on the
Okay.
page. So it's not that much of a secret. So what we're going to do, you got to have onions, right? If you're going to make onion soup.
Yep.
So what you're going to do, I'm going to have you cut this in half.
Okay.
No crying, remember, because it's an onion.
I know.
So cut it in
No
half.
promises.
And don't lose a finger.
Also no promises.
And then what you're going to do is, right there, you're just going to quarter it. Because we want big pieces of onion. Now, you don't want a long piece. You want like a big, thick piece. So that's why we quarter it.
Gotcha.
And you've done this before, apparently.
Well, this I can handle. Normally chopping is where I get kicked out of the kitchen.
Look at that.
If I'm cooking with my mom.
See that? It's easy enough. So now all you have to
Easy.
do, you put that into the bowl.
Okay.
I've already cut up one of them.
It's all right. I can handle that. And just, in they go.
In they
Like
go.
that?
They'll fall apart once we put them into the pot.
I like that.
Now, this recipe does take a little while. You're going to see the sped up version here, but it'll take about an hour, hour and a half.
Good to know.
To do the whole thing. But it's all necessary, and obviously it's a slow cooking process to kind of get the onions to where you want them. You don't want them raw, and you don't want them too done, or else they kind of fall apart.
True. I feel like all the best soups take some time.
Right, absolutely. No question about it, because that's how you get all the flavors. Now, one of the other key parts of a French onion soup is the bread.
Okay.
And you take French bread, French onion soup, makes sense, right?
Makes sense.
And you
I'm connecting the dots here.
You want to cut about a ½ inch, or maybe a little bit more than that. You want a nice thick piece of bread, because this is going to go on top.
Ooh.
And if you have extra bread, cut it up, because it's really good to kind of dip it into the soup afterwards, as you shall see. So this goes in, and this basically just goes into the oven, 400 degrees for 5 minutes on each side.
All right.
And then you'll see they'll be nice and toasty, and that will wind up being the top part of our soups. So we get to the heat part. Now you're going to hold the onions.
You got it.
First things first, we put in 1.5 sticks of butter.
Nice.
Go in 1.5 cups sticks of butter. And you could do more or less, but I found that it really works out the best for the flavor of the onions.
That's the sweet spot.
So then, while that's melting, we're going to put in 1 teaspoon, really, of garlic.
There's no measuring garlic.
No, and you can do as much as you like. If you like a lot of garlic,
I'm a garlic girl.
Put it all in there. Garlic is awesome, and it's good for you, too, as well. So that's going to melt down. And then what we do is we add the onions, which you can dump in.
Ready?
Yeah, you can dump them right in there. That'll melt down. You want this on a medium heat. You don't want to burn them.
Okay.
You want them to become kind of a golden brown, as you'll see.
Got it.
And it looks like a lot of onions, but when this actually boils down, it's basically 1 onion per bowl of soup.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Is how it turns out.
Spinach effect.
Yeah, so that's going to take a little while. You do this on medium heat for about a half an hour.
Okay.
And keep an eye on it till it gets the consistency you like. And then at that point, we add in our next round of ingredients.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it, which we will get to that when Coast Life gets back. But first, we got to take a quick break.
Tonight on Coast TV News at 6, Ocean City's 5-day rental minimum faces a final vote. Will it change how rentals operate? Plus, nighttime lane closures on Route 113 could slow drivers in Millsboro. What to expect coming up tonight on Coast TV News at 6.
Honor the brave men and women who served Delmarva with a Coast TV salute. Sponsored by Spicer Brothers. Nominate a local veteran, a service member, or first responder at coasttvsalutes.com.
Find your dream car at Preston Ford's President's Day sales event. Preston Ford has over 1,000 new Ford and pre-owned vehicles waiting for you to drive home today. If you have solid credit, you could qualify for 72 months financing at 0% APR on a 2024 Mustang Mach-E Select or 2024 Ford F-150 Lightning. Visit PrestonFord.com to check out all of our savings and specials. Don't miss the incredible deals at the Preston Autoplex during our President's Day sales event. And remember, cars cost less in Preston.
Liberty Concrete and Enhancements. Delmarva's decorative concrete specialists. Transform your outdoor space with stamped concrete. Choose a design, color, and turn your outside into a conversation piece.
Working with Liberty Concrete was a very easy process. It's little to no maintenance at all. We love our outdoor space.
Create a beautiful space without the maintenance of pavers that's backed by our workmanship warranty. Call now for a free estimate and design your perfect outdoor space with Liberty Concrete and Enhancements.
The onions are smelling very, very tasty here in the kitchen of one Steve Monz, who hasn't let us go anywhere yet here on Coast Life because we are cooking up some French onion soup. So what is next in our steps here for the French onion soup?
Okay, so our onions are kind of breaking down. And like I said, this is probably the most time-consuming part. It takes about a half an hour for it to kind of, the onions, as you see, will become like a golden brown.
Yum.
And so while that's happening, what we do is, the next part is really the broth of the soup, right?
Okay.
So again, I like to do things simple. There are people who can take things a little bit more, more traditional, but I like to make it easy. So we've got
won't hurt my feelings with easy.
Beef bouillon cubes.
Okay.
Which we're going to make 5 cups of beef broth. So these are just standard. You can buy them in any store. You throw them in there. I've already pre-measured out 5 cups of water, which I've heated up already. And so that will go in, and this is going to create our broth.
Yum.
Now, there's really only 3 other small things that will go into this.
Okay.
One is you're going to put in 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce.
Never say it right on the first try.
So we get in usually 1 tablespoon of that. And again, this is to taste. If you don't like Worcestershire sauce, you don't have to do it. One of the other secret ingredients is we actually do 2 tablespoons of soy sauce.
Now we're talking.
This will give you, obviously, that soy sauce flavor and also add to the beef flavor. So we do 2 of those. And again, to taste, if you want more or you want less, it's your kitchen, it's your food. You can do whatever you want with it.
Your rules.
Now that brings me to the final ingredient, which is very important. And again, you don't need to have this, but you can. White wine.
This sounds like an essential.
Yes, in our house it is. And I think on the recipe I said you put in about an eighth of a cup or a quarter of a cup. I usually just like to do it to kind of get an idea.
That's just how I pour a glass.
Yeah. And again, you can add more if you like the wine. Taste the wine with the Swiss cheese. Really a great combination. So as this goes, this will actually all mix together. And when the onions are ready, we'll pour that in there.
Perfect.
And this, once you put the liquids in with the onions, it's another 30 minutes.
Okay.
So that's our full hour, 30 minutes with the onions and then 30 minutes with the soup so that the soup can actually get into the onions. All right. Next is the assembly. And that's where we're going to put you to work for the assembly.
All right.
And now a big part of French onion soup is the Swiss cheese.
Of course.
I like to go with a baby Swiss, but this is a secret ingredient. Okay, this is where a lot of people go wrong. You take a half a slice of Swiss cheese, and it's going to go on the bottom. On the bottom. So when you think the soup is done, there's another bite of cheese at the bottom. Right.
More cheese.
And now, you got it? Now you're going to take a piece of the bread, plop it right on top. Now, there are people who've used croutons. You can use smaller pieces of bread. I like the big piece because I think it, again, adds to that heartiness.
Yeah.
So then we're going to add 2 maybe
Tuck
3.
it all in.
Actually, you don't need to tuck it in. You actually don't want to tuck it in because you do want it to melt over the side and give you that beautiful presentation.
Okay, see, it's important to ask the chef questions.
Well, presentation is, in your finer restaurants, that's what it's all about,
Look,
right?
the way I take my presentations seriously when I'm just cooking for even myself, I'm like, this, it has to look good.
I thought I was the only one.
No, you're not crazy.
So now this is going to go into the oven.
All
It
right.
goes in at 375 degrees for 30 minutes, and then you're done.
All right, sounds good to me. So why don't we put this in the oven and
right.
we'll get to the taste test portion.
The taste test, the most important part,
Yes.
shall be next.
Well, Steve, it's been a delight hanging out with you in the kitchen, but this is my favorite part of any cooking segment that we do, the taste test.
Absolutely. This is what it all comes down to, right?
All right, let's. Ooh.
And you can see the cheese is like,
You
nice
can
and
hear that
cooked on top.
crusty, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You break through, and again, it's going to be hot, so just keep that in mind.
I will be careful.
But you want to make sure you get a little bit of everything. You want to get some bread, you want to get some onion. Oh, that's where you see the steam coming off it.
I know. I gotta.
Oh boy.
so nervous.
All right, I'll go first. And if
Okay.
if I burn, then you know to wait.
Hot?
Not bad.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. On the side, you can actually add in some of the leftover bread that we had.
Oh, smart.
Toast it up, so in case you've got some more juices at the bottom, you can kind of sop it up, if you will.
This is, on a cold winter day,
Mhm.
this is healing. I mean, you can see through like space and time and just eat this and cuddle up in a blanket, and that's it. That's happiness.
That's usually how it works. And what's great about it is this is all you need. It's very filling. So like you don't need to have a side and all this. I mean, you can, but this, when you're done with this, you're ready for a nap.
And overall, I mean, this was only a handful of ingredients.
Right.
Super easy, came together. It just takes a little bit of time. So if you've got the time, it's definitely the winter meal must have. Well, Steve, thank you again. I'm going to dive further into this bowl just slowly because it is hot. But we're going to take a quick break, but there's more Coast Life coming your way.
Every visit is an adventure at Browse About Books in Rehoboth Beach. Search our hand-picked book collection and find something in every genre. From bestsellers to some of our staff picks, you'll uncover a new adventure every time. After you've browsed our extensive book selection, explore our gift shop, where you'll find an exciting array of toys, gifts, Rehoboth-themed items, and home decor. Browse About Books on Rehoboth Avenue, a fun, friendly place to shop for books and so much more.
Coastal Comfort knows you can't always plan when you'll need us. That's why Coastal Comfort technicians are dedicated experts. Early mornings to late nights, cold or hot weather, day in and day out, delivering quality service when you need them. Reliable, trustworthy, always here for you. Experience the Coastal Comfort difference. Call us or visit coastalcomfort.com to schedule your appointment today. Coastal Comfort, a Carrier Factory authorized dealer serving Maryland and Delaware. Carrier, turn to the experts.
As a fellow veteran and family-owned business, Morse Roofing and Siding loves to give back to those that have served for the freedoms of this country.
Dear Lieutenant Colonel Richard Marks, thank you for your service. In honor of your 20-plus years in the U.S. Air Force, we would like to give you, as our gift, this new CertainTeed roofing system at no cost to you.
And right now, we would like to give a free CertainTeed upgrade to any military veteran between now and December the 31st.
There's good.
There's better.
And then there's Morse.
I've been doing refractive eye surgery, including LASIK, for 20 years now. So I've seen and been a part of the advances firsthand, like the addition of femto laser, which made the procedure completely bladeless. We've done over 2,000 of these procedures. So as surgeons, we advance too. With access to more advanced instruments and techniques, we get safer and more predictable results. And you can get advanced LASIK surgery right here on Delmarva.
For more about Chesapeake Eye, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
The 9th Annual Ocean City Film Festival is March 6th through the 9th. Enjoy 100 independent films and party with the stars. Help us welcome 2 local award-winning filmmakers, John Chester and Erica Messer. They'll be on stage at the OC Performing Arts Center commentating on their film, The Biggest Little Fawn. Tickets start at just $20. Make it a weekend and stay at the beach starting at only $59 per night. Get your passes at OCMDFilmFestival.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Cower from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Delaware. Come check us out. Matt's is a little seafood shack on Coastal Highway serving lunch and dinner daily, featuring seafood classics, coastal comfort food and chef-inspired nightly specials, along with a large selection of craft ales, cocktails, and our extensive wine list. Matt's is a perfect place to enjoy dinner with your family, happy hour with friends, or lunch in the lobster room. Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Delaware, open 7 days a week, lunch and dinner. See you soon.
Well, we sent Charlie down the stairs to get ready for Coast TV News at 5 as always. And we just want to remind you too that we are looking ahead to some winter weather possibly later this week. It could be a lot. So we want to make sure that you have all the information available to you. So download our Coast TV app, stay close to our socials because that's where you can get some of that information first. Again, we just want you to be able to properly prepare for any weather that might be headed our way. Because once again, Delmarva has not caught a break this winter. Apparently the groundhog was not lying. But thank you so much for hanging out with us here on Coast Life. We love hanging out with you. We've got a lot more to explore, a lot more information to share with you tomorrow as always. But for now, have a great rest of your day, and Coast Life will catch you tomorrow.